Okay, I found something to sing about. I think. I already forgot it. Oh yes. So, something I've been trying to talk about, and I keep getting distracted and talking about a bunch of other shit. And I'm sorry, Vortex, that this happens, but it happens all the time. I think about how much I could accomplish if I were just an organized schizo. That's the goal, organized schizo. Figure out a way to make it work, make it work, make it work, make it work. Because I won't do what they tell me to do that I know damn well doesn't work. And I won't do the stuff that they suggest. And they think that I'm just some major inconvenience. Cause I'm a cog in their system. I'm a wrench, I'm a wrench, I'm a wrench, I'm a motherfucking wrench. Anyway, psych word hair means that I don't care about your social norms. Psych word hair means that you're such a bore, you're such a bore. Okay. So that's why I'd rather be alone, be alone, be alone. It's not as if I wouldn't be alone with anyone. I'm always alone, and so are you, and so is everybody. But we know this to be true, a lot better than all the plebeian sheep that live amongst me and you. They can't help themselves, they have to have a dream that they hold on to, so that they don't crumble the way that we do over here. But I'd much rather be over here than over there. Going to some... Fuck it. No. Every time I fuck it up, I feel like I'm supposed to fuck it up. That's what I tell myself. I feel like I should turn this down a little bit. Okay, back to that one, I guess. Being alone is ideal whenever I receive the slightest bit of attention from a male. I get very paranoid and assume that he might be a serial killer. And if I don't end up in 6 body bags, or possibly he's saving me in a suitcase as a souvenir, why not? I would do the same thing if I were him. I don't judge. I understand. But anyway, that isn't the worst thing. That's not the worst case scenario. Something that would be much more taxing to me. Does he want to spend time with me? No. I'll spend time with you over here. I'll idealize you. And if you don't live up to what I want you to, I'll devalue. and all your character, and all your personality don't mean shit to me. Now you're dead, now you're dead, now you're dead, now you're dead. And I hate that, I hate that, I hate that. But it's just the way I'm wired. It's just the way I'm wired. I know that it sounds as if I'm making excuses, but I promise that I wish I could change this about myself, 'cause sometimes I admit it would be nice to be so in love. I've been that way before, maybe for a week or more. And I'm feeling, 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 loving, 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 love, hating, 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 hating. No other way, no in between. And I find it really boring when people just do what everybody else is doing. And I promise that I'm not rebelling, but I can't pretend that it's not shit that I'm smelling. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's why I'm alone. 'Cause, like, we can just see all these things over here that nobody can see. I know that sounds a little lame, but it's like I have a relationship with myself. I can't imagine, like, anybody being able to compete with that, dude. Like, I've tried. Oh, my goodness. Such a disaster. But we're so grateful that, like, we can see that. Like, how if I had that husband and the kids and the dog and all that shit, I would be losing my mind, dude. Like, I look at families, and it makes perfect sense why everybody's addicted to their phones. It makes perfect sense why everybody's addicted to television. They just want an escape, dude. But it's like, you don't have to go along with this social program. You don't. You can do what you want. But I think that a lot of people would consider it to be like a cope or something. No. Cluster A personality types do not want to be with anybody. I mean, it's just not for us, man. The whole, like, family thing. We'd be a lot more open to the whole, like, community. But not the whole communist idea, but, like, more Christian-like. You know? Agorism. Still standing by agorism, okay? That's, like, the only thing we're salvaging with the libertarian philosophy. Because it's that philosophy fully applied, which most people can't do. Especially now, because of how the smartphones have, like, completely overtaken the culture. So, like, people feel like they have to have that to be able to keep up with their life, you know? So a lot of their life now is on the internet, and it's just so crazy to think about. It's like, I look at the internet completely different than most people. Like, it's like, they're going into, like, a room. It's like a giant room. The World Wide Web is like a giant room. And they're just, like, talking to people in that room. But when you're not in that room, it doesn't matter. Like, it's the weirdest thing. Like, when you, like, take a break from that shit, and I tell people this all the time, this is why, like, just avoiding your smartphone, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. If you just, like, trying to avoid it, you'll realize how much everything has been completely usurped by the technology. I don't actually find this shit funny, but, like, I have to laugh about it or I just go insane because I hate it so much. I do have a lot of vitriol when it comes to that. But it really is because, yeah, people just want to escape. So, yeah, it's just like they're going into this room where they can pretend that things are really important in this room. But it's really not. Because when you're not in that room, you don't give a shit.